What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Undercover Weebs Anime Podcast. Apologies for the another extended
It's just
hiatus.
hiatus x hiatus,
Yeah,
honestly.
we're
Dude, we
we're
have
just
lives. We're
Togashi
sorry,
out
guys.
here. We really been struggling to match up our
Undercover
schedules for this.
hiatuses.
Yeah, undercover
Straight up.
hiatus.
Straight up.
We've really been struggling this time to match up our schedules to get this One Piece review episode out.
Yeah, dude, it's been months since we'd last did a One Piece review,
Honestly.
But we're back at it, and we're back at it for Zoe.
Let's go.
It's a short one. She's a short one.
Very
Only
short
23 chapters, 802 to 824. This is
Dude,
an arc
I
that
didn't-
I forget about, to be honest.
I
forget
don't-
about it
dude,
a
I-
lot.
It's not.
I didn't remember it being this short.
Yeah.
It was a real short one before we get into whole cake.
But
Dude,
even though it's short, it's good. Like, I
Yeah.
always forget about this arc. Like, I just kind of mesh it in with Whole Cake a little bit and mesh it in with
Well, it's like a
Punk Hazard.
it's like a bridging arc.
It
in
really
between.
is.
Yeah.
It's one of the few arcs that doesn't really have. It doesn't have a fight in it.
No.
Well, not by
Holy
like
shit.
Luffy and gang. I think it's the only
Yeah.
arc, actually. Now that I think about it, that they're literally
Yeah.
just there and then they leave, and when they're there, nothing really happens, or like at least the main crew.
Dude, what? Carrot and Zoro, you don't consider that a fight?
If those two actually fought, I think that would last a total of 3 milliseconds.
Yeah, that'd be brutal. Dude, Carrot, one of the most beloved characters.
I hate Carrot. I think I hate Carrot just because how much other people like Carrot, and I just don't
Yeah,
get it.
You have a hate boner for her just because other people like her so much.
Yeah, I think I just got to be
That's
different
fair.
that way. I don't know. I can't go along with the normies. She really just doesn't do anything. But anyways,
Yeah.
why don't we start from the top of this arc?
I was gonna say I don't even really remember how this one starts because I know that they have to like obviously like Nami Sanji go
Oh,
early, but why
yeah.
did they leave early again from Punk Hazard?
Oh,
So they
I totally forgot. They were
they
split
left
for
early
that.
from Dressrosa.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a while.
Yes.
Because what? Sanji went after Big Mom's ship, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Sanji. Then they had to like get
God,
away
I
from
gotta
Big
think about
Mom's ship,
Dressrosa.
so they were already there.
hmm
And they went to Zoe, and then there was that whole thing. But actually, at the beginning of this arc, we start off with the info dump like usual in between the arcs. So we start off with, we get a little bit of Edward Weevil. I think we
The
might have
goat.
seen him just like once before, just in like a wanted poster or something, or just saying
Yeah.
that he's a warlord. But this is the first time we really see who the hell Edward Weevil is. The self-proclaimed son of Whitebeard.
I mean, he kind of looks like him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that stash.
He's got the stash. He's got the upper body.
You got the blonde hair.
But
Shit.
he is as dumb as a box of rocks. And,
What's his mom's name? Bro,
Bakken.
she's the
Bakken,
worst.
Bacon.
Bakken,
She's
yeah.
the worst, dude. I hate
She
her.
is one
Oh
ugly-
my god.
She's
Dude, I
one
gotta look her
ugly
up again. What
woman.
does she look like? Oh yeah.
Bro, she's like 2 feet tall. If she's actually like, if Weevil is actually Whitebeard's
Oh,
kid,
You already know.
how
though,
does that
if
work, bro? How does that work?
Someone needs to write into Oda to draw his mom when she was younger, because you already know Oda's gonna draw her just like he drew Big Mom when she was younger. She's just gonna make her a baddie, even though
Yeah.
she's just so ugly.
Yeah.
Because
That is
some
how
women just
Oda
do
does
not
it.
age well in One Piece.
True, dude.
This is a
True.
fucking diversion, but have you seen the SPSs where it's like the good timeline and the bad timeline for the crew?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
Dude, those
seen
are
that.
so funny.
Those are funny. Dude, those are like my favorite SPSs when he draws them like old and shit.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, so
Alright, where did
we
we
got the whole Weevil.
Oh yeah, he was
kinda
hunting
info
down
drop.
the old Whitebeard crew. I forgot about that. That was
Mhm.
his whole thing.
And then they are gonna go after Luffy to get information about Marco, who is supposed to be Weevil's next target, but that has not come to fruition.
Marco would
at
slap
all.
the shit out of Weevil.
That would not even be a close.
Bro, that'd
Well,
be
we
no
actually
diff.
have no idea how powerful Weevil is. What if this man's is just
True.
stupid strong?
Did he take out any of Whitebeard's sons?
All I know, really, all we've had about this guy is that
I
he,
think
like, literally was in a destroyed town in this part, which I would assume was something that he did. Like, he just, like, destroyed
Yeah.
the whole thing. But other than that, we really know, like, absolutely nothing about this guy.
yeah, true. I mean, I'm assuming he's probably gonna play some sort of part.
Yeah,
I
he's
guarantee
gotta-
he's gonna be a Titanic captain. He has to be. What else is he gonna like bring to the
Yeah,
table? You know.
otherwise he really, yeah, he doesn't come from anywhere. Maybe the I was just about to. I just caught myself before dropping one of the biggest spoilers in all of One Piece. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I was just gonna say. We're moving on. Okay, so Bartolomeo. I honestly do not know how to say his name.
Bartolomeo.
Bartolomeo. That's
the
one
character
of those,
that is
he's-
the fans of One Piece.
Yeah, he in One Piece he's Luffy's fan, but he's bringing Luffy on the Going Luffy to Zou to meet up with.
I forgot that he named the ship that.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
that's
got a-
hilarious.
it's got a
Takes
sh-
the going
That's
Marion.
so
It's got a head of Luffy on the ship, like the mast of the ship. I don't know what ship parts are called. Anyways,
the
that's-
Barto Club. Luffy.
anytime Bartolomeo's on screen or on the page, it's always fun time. He's just a
That was a good
goofy,
time.
goofy dude. So then they make it to Zou or to the leg, and they discover Zou is actually just a giant elephant walking through the ocean.
That's why One Piece is so awesome, dude. Straight up, like
The moving island of Zou is actually a giant elephant. Wow.
dude, Zoe is so sick. Like just a big ass elephant.
It's such a cool idea, actually.
It is. And
Any-
just like how old the elephant looks, I love Zoe.
Yeah.
I'll die for my boy Zoe.
The most important part of this entire arc is right now when Kanjuro draws a dragon called Ryunosuke.
Yeah, dude, Ryunosuke is the fucking goat.
Ryunosuke is
I love
the
bit
best
with
part
Ryunosuke.
of possibly all of One Piece. Ryunosuke is
Dude.
my idol.
Ryunosuke is the homie.
Dude is the ugliest dragon of all time.
How dare you?
And Robin just continuously calls him cute, and it's just hilarious. And the dragon is supposed to bring him up to the top of Zou, but really struggles because he's so poorly drawn. If you know how Kanjuro's Devil Fruit works, whatever he draws comes to life.
Mhm.
Ryunosuke cannot bring those dudes up there.
He
Kinda
struggles, bro. He struggles. He's sweating, blushing.
Oh yeah, but we got that classic Oda cut here. A little bit of the Blackbeard army stuff. Burgess is at the Revolutionary Army base. He found it. I don't exactly remember how
Oh, that's right.
he ended up here after.
He's stowed away on Sabo's ship.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's like a little piece in Dressrosa where he's like under the deck,
Yeah.
like all fucked up because Sabo beat his ass.
I feel like
and-
Burgess just kind of low key booty cheeks. Dude just sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks at
No,
life.
I gotta be honest. I had looked up Burgess because I completely forgot who he was.
Yeah, he sucks, dude.
He's one of the main like 4 people on Blackbeard's crew though, but he just like
he was his
sucks.
first. He was his like
Was
first
he the very
subordinate.
first
Was
person?
he the Zoro?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of sucks though. Well, what if he would have gotten?
That's nice.
What if he would have gotten the flame fruit though instead
Oh
of?
yeah, he'd be OP.
Because he was there, he was fighting for it,
Yeah.
but unfortunately,
But dude,
That did
Sabo
not work
beat
for
his
him.
ass without the flame fruit.
that is
Fair.
true.
But
But he
If he
could have.
wasn't
He would
there-
have had that OP.
True.
If he
He
wasn't
has
there,
that
Otherwise,
weird
probably
elbow
wouldn't.
sound punch thing that he uses, bro. He's weird, man.
True.
Fucking Burgess.
I do love Oda for just continuously like making like new fighting styles constantly.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, devil fruit. Oh, hockey. Oh, this thing.
That
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have gigantic shoulder man, punch go boom, and Dressrosa. Like, just
Mhm.
yeah, it's so creative.
So back
Frankie
to
Fortnite builds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So back
Yeah.
to Ryunosuke coming up the leg of Zo, the leg of Zunisha, which I don't know that we figured out the name yet, but I just dropped the name. Oh well.
Zunisha, yeah, I forgot. I
up-
looked it up because I couldn't think of it.
Up the leg of Zunisha, some freaking monkey comes flying down at him. Everyone dodges except for Kanjuro, who puts his hands over the eyes of Kinemon and is like, guess who? And then it knocks them both off of Ryunosuke, and they fall off. So the two samurai are not going up Zo, and that becomes important later in the arc. But so they have to wait for them to get up there and whatnot. We're only supposed to be like a couple minutes behind, but that turned into much longer than it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
So they finally get up to the top of Zo, and there's like no one there. Place is destroyed. And then Luffy just running through. Ran just jumps over the gate, even though the gate's wide open, but just Luffy, he's got to go over the top.
Luffy things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then they start getting attacked by minks. And then they think that the Straw Hat, or so like Nami and Sanji and Brook, they think that they're all dead.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, because one of the minks is wearing Nami's clothes. And then that same mink said, your corpse is up ahead. And
Yep.
then they couldn't put your crew's corpse is up ahead, and they couldn't put two and two together and realize, oh, the corpse is actually just Brook.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, that was funny. I didn't, honestly though, I didn't even put that together when I read it for the first time. I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
No, the entire like mink society is just fucked up and weird. I feel like
Yeah.
just like debate into like the greatest reveal of all time, in my opinion.
yeah.
Just
Dude,
at least
honestly.
one of the greatest panels.
Mm-hmm. One of the most touching moments is in this arc out of the whole series, in my opinion.
it was so unexpected too when it
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
I was caught.
It
very
came out of
off guard.
absolutely nowhere.
So caught so off guard.
We'll get there.
We'll get there when we
We'll
get there. But so Law's crew is also on the island. Beppo is a mink. He's like Law's
Beppo.
second hand. He's a polar bear mink.
Dude, do you remember like before we knew about minks? I was always like, what is up with Beppo and Peckhams, dude? Like,
I just
why are they just animals? Like, what the fuck is this?
I honestly
I was
never
so
questioned it.
confused.
I was
always
just
so
like, there's
confused.
Fishman. I was like, I didn't even really think about it. Granted,
I just kind of assumed it would be like a devil fruit thing, like
Yeah.
I think I read
Kaku
through
and
Dressrosa and Zoe in the span of like 2 or 3 days. So when
yeah,
we
that
saw,
was when you were grooving through it.
yeah, I powered through that in a pretty quick manner. But Luffy went a little too far. He went into their special forest. He started getting in fights with the 3 musketeers, or not the musketeers, like the guardians of the forest.
Oh yeah.
And then they meet the part pirates there, whatnot. And then they figure out that, hey, these are the Straw Hats. And then they bring them to the other Straw Hats.
Yeah. Is
We're
this
just
when
kind of chilling.
This is when Carrot tries to take out Zoro? Doesn't work very well.
Yeah, no. Also, another really weird part, when they're bringing him to the Straw Hats, Carrot bites Luffy's ear, which is really weird.
Yeah, dude. Oda's like, I'm gonna throw some love in for my furries out there.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say that the whole mink society is just Oda's ode to furries.
Dude, I don't get the Carrot hype because she's like Not even in the
She's-
top like 3 Mink characters. In my
Yeah, and
opinion.
she's like
4,
such
5
a
even.
minor character. Even like she doesn't do anything ever.
Yeah.
She's just there.
Yeah, I've always thought she was kind of mid, but I mean,
Same.
I was always
a
a
just not
Pedro
carrot
fan.
type.
I was a Pedro fan too, and I do like the guys we're gonna talk about coming up here.
Which ones in particular?
Like Nekomamushi and Inarashi or whatever.
Oh, yep. So, yeah, they figure out the Straw Hats, and then they're like, "Oh, you're our saviors," because I don't know. They didn't say at this point, but they figured out that Jack had just been in Zoe, and that's why Jack, who's from the Animal Kingdom Pirates, or from Kaido's crew, had just been in Zoe to find a goddamn ninja. A samurai from Wano was in Zoe, god damn it. They need to find this samurai. They're gonna rip the whole place apart until they find him.
God, Jack is a savage.
But
What an asshole.
before we find out exactly what happened for that, they meet back up with the rest of the Straw Hat Pirates. They figure out that they kind of aggroed on the Big Mom Pirates a little bit. They shot their ship, but they still made it back to Zoe. And then they go into the story of Jack and his invasion on Zoe. So he was sent to get, like I said earlier, he was sent to get a samurai from Wano. He was sent to get Raizo the samurai. Well, they didn't know it was Raizo. But he was sent to get a samurai from Wano in Zoe, and he was in Zoe no matter what, and he wasn't gonna leave, and he's gonna destroy the entire place of Zoe until he found him. But the thing is, there was no samurai in Zoe, and so it leads to this giant war with the Minks and the Animal Kingdom Pirates looking for this samurai that was not in Zoe, and Nekomamushi and Inarashi were like crucified, and their arm and their leg would cut off,
Yeah.
and everyone in Zoe was like, "We can't give you someone that's not here."
They're just getting tortured.
Everyone's getting tortured. There is no one in Zoe. And here's kind of where the Straw Hats are their saviors. So when Luffy defeats Doflamingo, then Jack has to leave to fight the Marines to try to free Doflamingo. So that kind of ends Jack's invasion, but they still leave some people there. And then after that, that's when Sanji and Chopper and whatnot, and Nami and Brooke show up. And actually, when Jack was still on Zoe, they unleashed some of Caesar's gas. So Chopper had to save all the people.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, and then Caesar had to neutralize the gas with his own gas because he's the gas man.
That's the best.
Caesar
explanation I think I
Clown.
could give it.
Caesar D Clown. 4 Straw Hat. Sign him up.
Is it? He is Caesar Clown, isn't he? But yeah, I don't really know why they did the whole. It was just kind of an extra thing for the poison. Actually, that was kind of unnecessary part. Now that I think about it.
Do you know that Jack is a
Just
fishman?
paints the Chopper in a better light, really. I mean, or the Straw Hats.
Jack is a fishman, but you could never really tell. And I actually do not know where it was said that he's a fishman in it, other than
I think it was like an SPS.
recently. I was gonna say, other than literally just recently in Wano.
Yeah.
2
I
chapters
think
ago.
He's like a giant grouper fishman.
He's a big man. He's got the mammoth, or the ancient devil's fruit zone, mammoth fruit, whatever, mammoth fruit. Some devil fruit zone, ancient. Those words strung together in some
zone
way.
Some sort of zone that's ancient, mythical.
Yeah, something like that. He's a I almost just said he's a rhinoceros. He's definitely not. He's a mammoth.
Dude, they need to make a rhino zone.
They do. I feel like they definitely have one. Have we not
Eh,
seen one?
It's the elephant fruit.
Yeah.
Well, the elephant fruit was eaten by a sword though. That was in
Jack.
Oh, it's
Jack
the
the Drunk.
elephant ancient zone. So
Yeah. Because the regular elephant fruit was eaten by
Yeah.
Spandam's sword.
Yeah.
Or was the
God damn it.
sword fruit eaten by an elephant? No.
Oh shit. Yeah, they might have messed that up, dude. Straight
Oh,
up.
man.
Elephant models, sword fruit. What?
Yes.
Wait.
Anyways,
It's just the fruit itself.
yeah, it's just the fruit. Anyways, the Straw Hats kind of beat up the rest of the remaining people from the Animal Kingdom pirates, the gifters that are left in Zoe. Sanji kind of takes care of them. Chopper heals them all up. So they kind of saved everyone in
Go on.
Zoe. And then, but the big takeaway from this section is that they were trying to get someone from Zoe that was not there. So they couldn't give them up. So basically, the whole war was for absolutely no reason.
And they all just got tortured and lost limbs
Yeah,
because Jack the Drought's a dick.
because Jack the Drought was just, in a way, he just kind of doing his job though. Like
True.
Jack kind of gets shit on a lot.
Yeah, poor Jack. Oh yeah.
Pick your team wisely.
Yeah, it was straight up.
So after all of that goes down, then Luffy has to ask, why is Sanji not here? Where's Sanji? And then you get then that I was not expecting this part in it, but I guess if you know Big or Whole Cake Island comes after this, then you kind of got to realize that Sanji disappears somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Yeah.
Big Mom pirates are still following, or they were following the Straw Hats, and Peckham's is a mink, so he does know how to get to Zoe. So they're able to get to Zoe, and the Big Mom pirates followed them. And they also got, what's his face? I can never remember his name. The guy with the building or the castle.
Beige.
Beige.
Oh yeah.
Capone.
Beige
Mhm.
Capone. One of the other Supernova. One of the other new generation.
God, dude, his fruit is so odd.
I
It's
I
so
do
weird.
love Oda for just how many like real life kind of characters are there. Like obviously Al Capone here, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean Blackbeard. It's just
Yeah, you can always
Chef's
throw him
kiss.
in there. He's the best, dude. That's why he's the goat.
Mm-hmm. So the Big Mom pirates make it to Zoe, but only Peckham's and Beige go up. Well, technically, kind of. I don't know. Beige has a lot of people inside of him, but the only
Mhm.
two people that go up are Peckham's and Beige. And Peckham's is like so happy to be home. Everyone loves Peckham's apparently, even though he just kind of ditched Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
And Peckham's was like, "Oh my God, thank you to the Straw Hats for saving Zoe. I'm gonna let you guys off the hook. I will deal with Big Mom, even though him dealing with Big Mom would literally just mean him dying, because you already know that. Well, when you see Big Mom in next arc, you figure that out that she is
Mm-hmm.
ruthless. But
She's a savage.
he was just gonna let him. He was just gonna let him go, and then all of a sudden, bam! Beige shoots him in the back.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
Beige
I remember being
shoots
shocked. I was
Peckham's
like, bro,
right
what?
in the back. Peckham falls
Yeah.
dead. Well, not dead, but dead for the
Dead.
time being.
Dead for now.
Dead for now. And Beige is like, nah, you guys are coming with me. And then then he's like, specifically Sanji, we got some type of invite for you. We got some news. You're all gonna come inside of me. That sounded really bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're all
Clip
gonna
Clip it.
come straight inside of him, bro. Pause. Pause.
Okay. Let's regain our composure here. They all go. They. I
How you
didn't
gonna
mean it
say
like
it?
that.
How are you gonna say it?
I didn't mean it like that. I don't know how I'm gonna say it. So I gotta explain Beige's fruit a little more. He can store people inside of him because he's a castle fruit. So he has like a whole castle inside of him, and he can become a castle. So they go inside of him around like a table. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. They
That
just
sounds a
go
little bit
inside
better.
of him.
They go inside of Beige's stomach
His castle-like
with
body.
his castle fruit. And they make sure, or he makes sure that he gets Caesar in there too by threatening him with a C-zone shotgun, which would have been kind of badass, even though they didn't have that.
Yeah.
Anyways, they get him inside of, everyone's inside of Beige, and then they find out, okay, well, now that they're inside of Beige, they're kind of screwed because ain't no one getting outside of him. He can trap everyone. He can basically do whatever he wants inside of his own body. It's his own domain.
It's pretty sick fruit.
Yeah, dude. It's his
It
own
literally is a domain
Shit, It is a
expansion.
domain
Yeah,
expansion,
it is.
bro. Straight up.
But then we find out who Sanji really is. He is in the Vinsmoke family, which at this point to us
Meant
means
nothing.
absolutely nothing. But the Vinsmoke family is part, or is Germa 66, who
Yeah.
to most of the world thinks is just like a hoax. They think it's just a fairy tale because they ruled the North Blue and whatnot. But Sanji is the third son of the Vinsmoke family, the third son of Germa, and he was invited to his own wedding to marry one of Big Mom's daughters, who is Pudding.
Oh, Pudding.
Absolute baddie, by the way.
Dude, she is.
Let me just throw this out here too. She's the 35th
Hold up.
daughter.
Yeah,
Hold
dude.
up.
Big Mom was getting busy.
Age 16. I take that back. She's 16, bro.
Ah, shit. Take that back. It's that third eye, man. Wait, what?
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Take that back.
Respectfully, if I was 16, I think she was a baddie.
This is also right where we figure out why Sanji's wanted poster was just only alive, because
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
he needs to
people
go
have been
back
calling-
for the wedding.
People have been calling that Sanji was a part of some famous family for so long because his wanted poster was always just alive.
Yeah, that is true, but you got to think.
And it was always just Sanji, too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was
I mean,
also gonna
granted,
say there's a lot
don't
of.
know
I
either
mean, you don't know
last name.
Usopp's last name. You don't know
Zoro.
Roronoa Zoro.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
you don't know
Usopp, I
Nami's
guess.
last name. You don't know
Yeah.
Jinbei's last name.
Nami doesn't really have one because she was like an orphan, right?
Well, she could get one. Depends.
Yeah.
Well, do we
Depends
know,
where
like,
we're going with it.
Belle Marie's?
What's that?
Do we know her, like, adopted moms? Her
Well,
name is
we-
Belle Marie, yeah.
Oh.
What's her
Yeah.
name?
Yeah. It was what's her
Bellemare.
name? Bellemare.
Ah, it was close.
Bellemare Nami. I don't know.
Anyways,
yeah.
we figure out he's part of the Vinsmoke family, and of course he's gonna refuse the invitation to go to his own wedding because why the hell would he want to marry some chick he's never met? This wedding is purely for political standing for both Germa and Big Mom. Basically, by marrying those two, it's going to bring together those families and make like a super powered
Mhm.
mega city super emperor thing. Would be pretty large, powerful conglomerate.
Big
use
power
that
grab
word.
for Big Mom.
Big power grab for both of them, actually. I feel like
Yeah, realistically.
Judge is way more powerful than we know, to to be honest.
I think Sanji's still stronger.
Mm,
Wano Sanji?
Wano
There's a
Sanji,
case to be
maybe.
made.
I feel like we don't know.
This
We
Sanji?
really
Wano Sanji.
have we
yeah.
seen Judge in a fight though?
No.
No, I
Exactly.
think we just heard about like his. We really don't have any of his feeds, do we?
Mm-mm.
No. So Sanji obviously denies, but then he's like, okay, obviously we're not going to be able to get out of here. So then he was able to like take Caesar hostage and then kick out Nami and Chopper and Brooke out of the stomach of Beige. And well, first he gave Nami a note that was just gonna say he's gonna meet a lady. I'll be back. And then he kicks him out of the stomach. And then, of course, Beige or people were gonna jump out of the stomach to attack, but it was Nekomamushi outside the stomach. So he's like, "There's something dangerous out there." And then there's just giant cat.
Giant fluffy chubby cat, dude. I love Nekomamushi.
So Sanji goes with Beige, and that is that. And then the Straw Hats are one less member.
Damn, bro. So bold on Oda's part to get rid of one of the most popular characters for like hundreds of chapters.
That was a bold move, but it leads into a great arc, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it does.
It was like what, 2 years that you didn't see him?
Yeah,
3, something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
Whole cake was a minute, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So back
Bold.
to the present time. The Straw Hats are kind of trying to figure out how the hell are we gonna hide the samurai that we've brought in with us to Zou, because these minks are gonna hate samurais because their whole country just got ripped apart because of samurais that didn't even exist.
Oh shit! The build up. Fuck.
it's just like, oh shit, bro, they can't meet him.
So
They can't meet.
they send out Robin and Frankie to go intercept them at the thing, but then of course the I'm horrible with names. Kinemon and Kanjuro are stupid late because Kanjuro can't draw worth the shit. So they have
Bro, it's such a sad fruit to get for someone that can't draw.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but-
sad. Such a bummer.
So he has a cat climbing up the leg of Zou. But
Why did...
so they're having to deal with trying to hide him because they don't want to make the minks mad that just went through this war. But then, of course, Robin and Frankie fall asleep. They get to the top of Zou, or Kanjuro and Kinemon get to the top of Zou. They were sleeping, so they just pass right by him. So
In
they
Oda
just,
fashion.
Yep, they just completely miss him. And then we get some heart, or it's just like your heart really starts pumping. Like, I can't believe like what's gonna happen when they figure out that these two guys that were with samurai, we're with these two samurai, or with three samurai, because there's Momonosuke. Momonosuke connects with them on their way into Zou, and then they're like, as soon as they see him, they go out to try to stop him, and then Nekomamushi and Inuarashi are fighting, and then they start, Momonosuke starts yelling at him, and then they're like, shut up, and then there's the whole thing, like, they all bow to the samurai, and this is where Kinemon's like, we've come looking for Raizo, and we're all like, we literally just went through this whole thing. Raizo is not here. And then Nekomamushi and Inuarashi are like, Raizo as well.
Yeah.
Great twist.
Dude.
And then
So
what?
impactful.
Great panel.
That was such a wild moment.
Dude, that was such a goosebump moment. I was like, holy shit. Like,
Oda really with the bait for
dude,
20
talk about
chapters.
talk about being loyal. Holy shit. basically a whole country got mutilated. Just
just to
that's-
protect one man.
Yeah.
was
And that's
in a
like an
tree.
old alliance too. Like
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like thousands of years old, basically, with Zoe. Old ass alliance
Kozukai.
Mm-hmm.
with the Kozuki clan.
Kozuki.
I was baffled by this part.
Yeah. Dude, that
This is
shit
one of
was-
those
Old
moments that
plot
gives
twist.
you the chills.
Yeah,
For
dude,
sure.
it was such a good moment. That's some people's favorite moment, I think, in the whole series.
Dude, honestly, it might be like it's definitely top 3 for me.
It's a really great moment.
Like I obviously I Want to Live,
Mm-hmm.
and then Wano, Boyle. I'll just say that.
I like the
That's
Wano,
like one of my favorites.
I like the Wano crucifixion more than the Wano boil.
I've
I
said
do-
this multiple times, but bro, when I saw the crucifixion, that was just eye opening. I was like, oh
Yeah,
god,
you're
Oda.
like, Oda's
We're
going there.
What the fuck? Like,
That
was
was
the
so
darkest thing he's done.
I wanted
it
a
was such a
happy-go-lucky
beautiful
adventure
panel.
story, man.
Yeah, it was. Dude, even this part was pretty dark. I was like, dude, the
Yeah.
mink are like missing limbs and they're all bandaged up.
Battered and broken, and they're crying out. Nah, he's good.
Mhm.
So of course they get
So good.
Raizo, or they need to go get Raizo, who's in the elephant shaped tree, and then they get up there and there's the red poneglyph, which we find out is a road poneglyph. That 4 of them, or the intersection of the 4 brings you to Laugh Tale,
Mhm.
and you figure out Raizo is a really ugly fat ninja with some weird powers
no.
that I think are devil fruit. I don't remember. I think they call it ninjutsu in Wano because Wano's cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah, what is up with his powers? Are they just like sleight of hand? Or
I think he has I think it's like the scroll fruit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it ended up
Yeah.
being.
Yeah, because he does like manipulate water and shit. Like later,
Mhm.
I suppose.
So then,
Yeah,
at
because they had
this-
to tie him up because he was gonna go rat himself out. Them to
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
to give himself
get
up.
mutilated for him.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So at this point, they kind of, after Raizo does some little party tricks because it's Raizo, and wanted to. First, he was mad that there was a stereotype about ninjas, and then he did all the stereotype stuff because
Yeah.
he wanted to be popular. Because that's
Yeah.
Raizo. Raizo's a goober.
Dude, and Chopper and Luffy were just eating it up.
Oh, they loved it. So at this point, the Straw Hats and the Heart Pirates create the Ninja Pirate Mink Alliance because they're gonna go take down Kaido in Wano. But first, Luffy's like, but you guys gotta wait. We gotta go get Sanji.
Mhm.
He's
It
a
is fair.
must.
They really do need Sanji. in
That's
Wano.
facts. Yeah.
That is facts. It is facts. Luffy says Sanji's worth 1,000 men, so they gotta go get him.
That's true.
So they gotta
Dude, it needs
wait.
to cook, bro. Shit,
true.
You gotta keep
That's
him
all I
around.
wanted, though. He just wanted that post-arc feast.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. Luffy really goes crazy for Sanji's cooking, as we know.
Mm-hmm. So we
One
also
might say
find
he
out.
might never eat anything else.
True.
Shit.
We also
shit.
find out of the existence of Odin, who was a former member of the Roger Pirates and Momonosuke's father,
And-
actual father.
And one of the best characters that gets introduced in the whole series.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and also before we find out Momonosuke is the heir of Wano. I forgot to put that part in. Momonosuke
Yeah,
is pretty
that's
important. Yeah.
Pretty big thing.
Yep.
Pretty big thing.
That's kind of why
But-
they want to go take Wano back from Kaido, is because Kaido kind of took it away from Momonosuke's family.
Mhm.
Right.
So yeah.
Everything aligns for the samurai here. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we want to take back our country. Oh, I don't know if we can help you. Oh, the guy you're after, Kaido? Yeah, he's the head. And
Yeah.
it just
Oh.
all falls in.
It just so happened to work
Just
out perfectly.
The stars align.
Right.
So
And 20 years.
so they're back on the regular back of Zunisha, and Jack is back. Not
This bitch
no
ass
rhyme
Jack,
intended.
bro.
Jack is back to get Raizo because he left and he was supposedly died at fighting the Marines, but he didn't die. I guess they said that about 4 times. It said that he died, but they didn't think he died.
Mm.
But he's back, and this time he's gonna just cut off Zunisha's leg. He's just gonna take the elephant
it's one
down.
way to do it.
Yeah, shit.
Instead of destroying the city, you might as well just sink what's carrying it.
Mm-hmm.
So Zunisha starts calling out, and of course Luffy hears him because he has the voice of all things. And
But only Momo can talk to him.
Momo can also hear it, and Luffy's like has to yell at Momo to tell Zunisha to like fight. The Zunisha's not gonna fight because it's been walking, or like it was told 1,000 years ago to walk because it did something bad, so it can't do anything unless Momonosuke tells it to, which is really weird because Momonosuke is like an 8-year-old boy. But
Because
then
plot devices.
Yep, Zunisha just kind of deletes Jack's ships, but Jack is a fisherman, so he just kind of goes to the bottom of the ocean waiting to be retrieved.
That's so funny that's how that freaking worked. Bro.
Honestly, he's a fishman, but he's got a double fruit, so he can't swim.
So he straight up just sinks and just sits there and just can't move.
Yeah, he's
That's
just vibing.
hilarious. Just vibing. Yeah, bro. Zach, this is the start of when Jack just takes L after L.
He took an L against the Marines trying to get back. What's his face?
Doflamingo.
I cannot think of names ever.
I'm bad at names.
Takes the L here. Might take another L or so in the future.
Yeah, maybe a couple more. We'll see.
You never know.
You never know.
You definitely do not. Well, we might know because you know it's
Plot
like
devices.
another 300, 400 chapters after that now.
Right.
So
Jack is low-key a filler real character. Low-key.
He's so no backstory, no nothing. He's just there.
Yeah.
He has no dialogue either. Actually, now that I think
No.
about it, he literally just doesn't. He just exists.
He literally just gets clapped.
So, yeah.
The smiles, bro. The smiles.
At this point, Luffy's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the Whole Cake Island, and
Operation
some people can
Retrieve
stay
Sanji.
behind. You guys don't have to come with, but Brook is like, I'm coming with because I was there when Sanji was.
Brook
was
low-key
taken
becomes
away.
the MVP of next arc too.
Brook does.
Yeah, straight up.
Such a
yeah.
huge move here for Brook to
I
go.
love that.
Nami
just like,
obviously also goes with because she was there. Chopper
Yeah.
stays though, I think. Chopper doesn't go.
Just I think
Yep.
And
Chopper,
they take
Robin, Zoro,
and
Frankie, Usopp, all them go to Wano off the rip.
Yep, that's correct. And then they take but Luffy takes Pedro and Carrot with to Whole Cake.
Because Pedro's been there before, yeah? That was the reasoning?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
think.
well Peckham's
Yes.
Pedro
yeah.
keeps Peckham's in line.
Well, Pedro wants to
basically what
get
it
back
is.
at Big Mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pedro also is the only one that can keep Peckham's in line, apparently. Peckham's is coming with because he survived the golden shot.
I like Peckham's, dude. He's probably my third favorite mink. Fourth. Him and Pedro are behind Inuarashi and Nekomamushi. And then fuck Carrot. I don't even care about Carrot.
Carrot's
She
pretty.
has some great moments
whatever.
later, but
Yeah.
at this point I was like, eh.
Dude, the
I-
mink are low-key OP.
I was excited to see what she can do, but like as a character, I thought she was annoying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like she's just popular because she's, furry.
That is likely. And also, you got to think
Female furry, bro.
if
That's
Luffy
also-
could be collecting different races on his crew, because he's got a fishman. He's got humans.
He doesn't have
obviously.
a Tantata, bro. A Tantata. No Tantatas.
He's got one in his Grand Fleet, though.
Racist, bro.
He's
Straight.
got Tantatas in his
He's
Grand
got a whole
Fleet.
crew of them.
He's
Yeah.
got a
Y'all
whole
seen the
crew of
meme that
Tantatas.
Zoro's racist? That's like great.
Yeah,
Minority
yeah.
Hunter Zoro.
Yeah. God damn it.
Nami gets her new climb attack here, though, too. From
Yeah.
Usopp just pulls that out of his ass. Give her a new climb attack.
Upgrades,
And-
people. Upgrades.
Straight up.
Yeah, then they split up. Half the squad is going to Wano, half the squad to Whole Cake, and actually Momonosuke is going to stay behind in Zou to talk to Zunisha for a little bit, even though that never really came back into fruition. We never learned what he learned.
Not yet.
Not yet, true.
Probably.
Probably.
Momo will come back at the end, I bet.
That's true.
I'm looking
that's pretty
pretty
much-
far ahead.
That is, I mean, we get there, and then we get a little bit of Vivi and Cobra going to the Reverie.
You know?
And
Oh,
you get a
Times of the
little-
reverie begin.
Yep, you get a little
Ah.
flash into the Riku Kingdom stuff with Rebecca and her father, grandfather, whatever, her grandfather.
Mhm.
And then we're back at sea with Carrot doing some weird stuff.
Caribbean flirty.
Yep, and then
That's another dude. Yeah, Oda was really playing the game with Carrot. Straight up. He was working some people's kinks with her.
yep,
Hey, man.
and then right at the end, Kaido finds out that he lost his smiles and he's mad, and that's pretty much the end of the arc.
Yeah, dude, it was just a pure story arc.
I love that though.
Yeah,
It
big
was
I do
setup.
too. A lot of dumps, a lot of info dumps, a lot of world building.
I mean, really, this set up the saga that we pretty much just finished.
Yeah. This really like got the ball completely rolling, for sure.
I mean, yeah, I guess really Punk Hazard, but
But that was, I
this
mean,
really is the
I think Zoe is more. It was better than Punk Hazard.
well,
Like,
Zoe's a lot better than Punk Hazard, but Punk Hazard is kind of where it started because that's where he picked up.
No,
Kinemon.
yeah, for sure. But I feel like Zoe was like what got the ball rolling. I feel like right now we just were like hinted at shit, and this
Mhm.
is like, okay, we're in the big leagues now.
where we go next with Whole Cake too. It feels like Oda was really just like, I really need to move on with the main story, but first, I want to have some fun.
Yeah.
Because like I
The
didn't
year
need
of
to be there.
Sanji starts here.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Sanji Sims, be grateful.
Be grateful.
The
Whole
year
cake.
Sanji has officially started.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude. Yeah,
remember when he
dude.
said the year of Shanks was gonna start, and we're still chilling.
Yeah, we're still chilling. So
The year Shanks is gonna start now. Hopefully,
it's gonna start in 2023, not 2022.
it'll come.
2022 was the year
eventually.
of fucking Luffy. I thought it was gonna be the year of Zoro.
I mean,
Zoro
yeah.
for moments.
You got a little bit of
Mm.
Zoro, but not a lot. Not a lot of Zoro. A little bit.
We did get quite a bit of Zoro now that I think about
He did some cool
Alright.
things. But let's rate
Where are
this.
we at in the arc, though? Yep.
We're
it.
at
I need
the
to
end of the
look
arc.
back, dude, on what I rated every other arc, because then I can like.
I know.
Dude,
I should have been writing them down.
At
I
the
know,
end
same.
of all this, we got to go back. At the end of everything, I'll re-listen to all the.
At the
Oh,
end of
dude,
everything, we should
we'll
give
go
a
back,
like a
we'll-
tier list.
Yeah, dude, we'll go back and we'll take all of our scores and we'll average them out.
We'll have
and
to
then
rescore
have
them,
each
though.
arc ranked. So like,
We'll have to rescore them though because I feel like
Yeah.
our scores are so out of whack at this point.
yeah, we'll rescore
Everything
them.
is like in the 7 to 9 range.
We'll
Yeah,
rescore
I mean,
them
it's
and then
all
we'll take
great.
the average of all.
No, I take that back. Long Ring was like 6.5, I think.
Dude, I think
Bro,
I gave
Ruby Cheeks arc.
Long Ring like a 7.5, dude. I fucked with that
Fuck
arc.
Long
Afro
Ring.
Luffy, baby.
I personally give Zoe an 8.3.
I can respect that.
I need to go back and look because I liked it more than Punk Hazard. I would give it a higher rating than Punk Hazard. Probably
8.36 to be exact, actually.
Jeez, we're going two
okay,
decimal
8.36.
places now. Christ.
Well, Dude, this one's hard because like as a setup like bridging arc, it's fucking perfect. It's like
Oh, it really is such a
Yeah.
perfect arc.
so
sets
Especially
everything
overall,
up
I'm gonna give it
beautifully.
an 8 point. You know what? I'm gonna give it an 8.62 because I think it's underrated, and I think like what it did for the story, it did a lot.
it had one of the most impactful moments for sure.
Yeah.
When the Raizo is
True.
here and well.
See, without that moment, I think I give this arc like a 7.6, 7.8.
Mm-hmm.
I think with it, I'm gonna give it like an 8.23.
All right.
And then after knowing what I know in the arcs, it's got to be up like an 8.75.
Yeah.
knowing, like what it sets up. But at the time of like reading it, in that low 8 range.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. See, I feel like Whole Cake and Zoe really like they age like a fine wine, low key.
Yeah. Every time you look back on it, it's like, fuck, dude, Oda was spitting. I should have
Dude,
enjoyed
I
it more.
want to
when
know how does he come up with this? He must just have a gigantic whiteboard that's like the size of a room that he just like maps shit out forever.
There was just
like,
a picture of his studio released like a couple weeks ago, and
Mhm.
oh my god, is that the most cluttered studio I've ever seen?
Dude, I bet.
It's a
Like,
mess.
Dude has just piles of papers stacked everywhere, books everywhere, like just a small
I need to
area
look
for
that
him
up.
to draw.
Hey, man. Whatever works.
right.
I mean, he pumps out the chapters, so I can't be.
I'm pretty sure this year, next year, One Piece is going to be the most sold fictional story of all time. I think they're
Yeah,
up there.
the thing
It's
about
their-
One Piece, like
Like-
being the most sold though, is like.
So long, yeah.
How do they count that though? Do they count that in like Shonen Jump volumes or like because people aren't just buying the manga volumes because there's a freaking
No, dude,
hundred of them.
I think it is. I think
I
it's
think
on
it is just straight
pure
volume.
physical sales.
That's crazy because like I personally I don't own any One Piece volumes because
Mhm.
That's fine.
there are so many of them that I know as soon as I buy one I will need to buy all of them.
I'm gonna
And
own
that
them all
is-
at some point.
That is $1,000 down the drain.
$2,000? Yeah,
I will
it's just-
definitely own
it's
them all
so
at one
much when
point.
you think about it. It's just like that's $1,000. Just
Well,
gone.
if you buy the box sets, I think the box sets are always sold out though. Is the problem?
Yeah. You can get the first couple for relative. The first like two are.
The first one
Actually-
is always sold out. Otherwise, you can usually get it for like $225, which is
Yeah.
still kind of. You only get the first 21 volumes, which you can buy for $10 a piece, anyways. So you can buy the.
Yeah,
Volumes
you're really
separately.
only saving like
Right.
25,
Yeah.
30 bucks.
I know the Dressrosa one is usually sitting around like 160,
Yeah.
which is not bad.
Dude, just having
That's
the
the newest
whole
one.
entire One Piece, like that'd be.
I'm gonna
that'd be nice.
eventually.
Such a
I
so
already
am I.
have. I have a. I don't have enough shelf room for One Piece. Looking back, because I already got 2 shelves pretty much completely
Yeah.
filled, or 2 bookshelves.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's one of the
yeah.
best stories ever written. Like even like novel nerds that read One Piece, they're like, "Holy shit, it's next level."
It really is depressing thinking about how it will eventually come to an end, though.
I know.
It
dude.
really
I'm
is
gonna
so
cry
sad.
like a bitch on the last chapter,
I
dude.
won't
I'm
wake
gonna-
up on Sundays anymore and be like, shit, we got One Piece.
There's
Yeah,
gonna
dude,
have
it's-
to be some type of spin-off, though, right? Like there got to be something.
I hope
Someone's gonna
Oda-
come
he's-
up with it.
Drops it.
Didn't he say he wants to make like a manga on like a robot or some shit?
I don't know. I know
Oda
his
just-
favorite manga of all time is Your Lie in April. I'm pretty sure it is. Or it's like a
Oda
music
finishes One Piece in the next like decade, goes on to drop another best-selling manga about a fucking
Yeah.
robot.
Dude,
That would be. He'd have to live till he's like, or he'd have to write until he's like 95 to pump out
Yeah.
that robot one. Watch him
How
make it just like
old
a
is he?
one shot. Just he's in his
Yeah.
40s, I think, because he started when he
Okay.
was
I gotta
23.
look
And
up.
it's been going on. Maybe he's like 45, 46.
47. Okay, okay.
Wow, that's
47?
Yeah, he's 47, bro. That's not bad at all.
Dude's got
He's got
years.
He's got this.
He'll finish this by the time he's 52.
Bro, Dragon Ball's still going, and that mangaka's 67. He's still going.
Is that the same guy for all of them though?
I think so.
I don't know.
I'm not saying the robot one's gonna be long. I'm saying like a nice, concise story just to prove that he can.
Yeah.
I mean, One Piece was supposed to end like around Alabasta.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell he would have pulled that off.
Just skipped everything. I don't know.
It's
just
so crazy to think though, like we go through the story, like the actual story, so slowly,
yeah.
but no one cares about that.
Because
Like
it's so good.
we don't want the story to end.
I know, like I want him to go another 10 years. I want it to go another 10 years, and I would be perfectly happy. I would actually be ecstatic because I don't want it to end.
There's so many questions he has yet to answer. Every chapter he manages to like answer one question, make 6 more. He really is just
Does it beautifully.
It really
Didn't
is
he say?
amazing.
Now the big
3
question
years?
is does he tie everything up, or is there just gonna be mad?
I don't think he's gonna tie everything up.
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't
it'll be a
think-
lot of questions left.
Fuck.
I think he'll tie up the main shit, you know.
No, like the main storyline, yeah, but there'll be like still a lot of characters that you're like
Yeah.
you have
Bro, if
questions
Nell
about.
stays on
like-
the moon, I'm gonna be pissed.
and Nell has to come back.
Yeah, he has
to.
Do you think it's gonna end with Luffy doing one more world and f***ing everyone that there, and then he dies in the chapter?
Hey kid, did you hear that?
You cut out about every other word there. Like it was like perfectly every other word.
Hello. Testing.
What did
Can
you
hear me?
say?
I said, do you think like at the end, like Luffy's gonna go like back and thank everyone that helped him,
I think
And
that'll be the
then-
very end. Yeah, that'll
and
be
then
like
he's
the
gonna
last,
die
like-
at the end?
I think that'll be literally the last chapter. Like the
Yeah.
last chapter will just be 20 pages of panels of him like go literally not even either just like floating by waving or him just like stopping at the island and shaking their hand or something. I think that'll be
Yeah.
the last chapter.
And then he's gonna die.
If there's not a moment at the end of the series of Brooke and Laboon meeting back up,
Dude, oh,
I
I'll
might
be
end
pissed.
Oda at that point. He won't get the chance to write that robot manga.
He won't
Yeah,
get the
dude.
chance.
That's facts. I'll help you, dude. We'll put a hit out on Oda, bro. Just for a whale. Just for a whale.
bitch.
Fucking you just
Unacceptable.
go
Damn
to
it.
Japan and whack his ass for Laboon.
Fucking live stream it too.
We'll bury him in a big Laboon flag.
What's up,
and
undercover
everyone will know
weebs?
what's up.
This is Oda. You got anything to say, Oda?
Dude, I bet our podcast would fucking boom after that shit.
Yeah, not for
Yeah.
good reasons.
Nah, Oda, we love you. I love you,
No,
man.
it's-
Just
it's
playing,
mean.
just playing. Just playing.
Just me, man.
But if you don't put Laboon, no.
He has to, because that's one of the top. What do we still need? We still need Vegapunk. We still need where Devil Fruits came from. Obviously, the One Piece. We need the history, which will probably be the One Piece.
we gotta have something with. I feel like he's not gonna resolve anything with rocks.
Yeah,
He will.
he's just gonna
I
leave
think-
that as a
I
question.
think Kaido's gonna come back, and we're gonna get Kaido's backstory later.
Yeah, because we really didn't get shit for Kaido's
that
backstory.
sounds like copium.
We didn't get shit, and he was built up.
Well, we have
perfect.
Yamato
Did
now,
I
and
send that
Yamato will
meme
hook
to the
into
group
Kaido's
chat?
backstory. What's that?
I don't think I did. I found a meme chat where it's it's Kaido's backstory. Where it's I was a small N-word, and then I was a medium N-word, and then I was a big, and that's all his backstory was.
Dude, that's straight up what it was. He didn't
I
shit.
was a small guy, then a medium guy, then a big guy.
Yeah,
That's
dude, he
pretty
was.
much it.
He literally didn't. We didn't dive into shit like, and he was built up to have a cool backstory.
End of the review podcast episodes just get fucking spoiler territory.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys. Sorry.
Hey,
guys.
at least I didn't
I would've-
drop the spoiler earlier. That I caught
Yeah.
myself because I was literally about to drop one of the most important aspects up to this date.
What were you gonna drop?
I was
Without-
okay.
Without being vague.
Guys.
Be vague.
Alright,
Be vague.
Spoiler.
I was gonna say who Joy Boy is.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! That would have been. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you
We
can
all
kind of
knew
figure it
that
out,
shit.
but like, I was literally just like almost just nonchalantly said that and realized that there might be some people that would ruin their whole experience. So
Someone's waiting, like reading it with us. And,
Dude,
like,
yes.
at
What?
the end of-
Okay,
it's a
we're
good thing
getting
I
into
caught
sci-
myself mid sentence
getting-
there.
we'll be vague. We'll discuss this vaguely so we don't spoil. I didn't know people hated that reveal so much. I thought it was awesome.
People hated it.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the thing is.
I think they
that
didn't
it-
like the devil fruit reveal.
I think it was
Yeah.
Naruto, DBZ, Bleach, Copium, like other anime Copium of like, it was gifted.
Yeah. I hate that fucking argument, dude. I hate that argument. That is not what the story is about. Like,
I think though from the beginning
I-
for the devil fruit aspect though, from the beginning you could kind of tell that it's always been a zone though, because like
It's
The
been in front of our
gears-
faces.
yeah, yeah.
The
It's
gears
been right
are,
in front of
like,
us.
People that
so
call that not
obviously-
foreshadowing and that call it just like a curveball from Oda are fucking retarded.
They're
like,
so,
it's so-
stupid, bro.
it's
like,
so in your face. And
it's
obviously
right there.
I think
Like, what
the
he turns
part-
into a monkey, bro. Like a big bouncy monkey, like that flies. Like, fuck you, mean.
yeah,
God damn it.
I think
I
it was pretty
did I cut out again? Is that what that was?
no.
No, you're good.
Oh, it pissed me off, bro. That shit was right in front of us the whole time. People need to chill out.
I think also, I'm not bothered by it because at the end of the day, like, you're gonna be giving your main cast powers and overpowered shit. That's just storytelling.
I
Mhm.
know.
I mean, Luffy can't be like, he has to get stronger, and like
Right.
Like
you
everyone,
gotta do
like, I mean,
something.
Yep.
Like, no one got mad that Sanji literally just got gifted literally just became one of the strongest people in One Piece just because he's a Vinsmoke.
Yeah. No one bitched then. Like,
that's because they're Sanji Sims.
yeah, dude, but this
we
certain
love
edition, I
Sanji,
think,
bro.
that which we're gonna get next chapter is gonna. This certain character is going to, I'm not gonna be gender specific, hint, hint. But I think that they're gonna really, they're gonna boost the crew's strength a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're the second strongest, I'd say. Actually,
Really?
I would say so.
I mean, I would, yeah. I mean, I think the three under Luffy are all pretty close.
Yeah, maybe second strongest, maybe third strongest, because we gotta have Sanji up there.
Shut
No,
up!
no,
I knew you were gonna say
I was
that.
literally
I
about to
knew you
say
were
I'm a
gonna
Zoro
say
Sim,
that,
so I
bro.
can't.
We gotta have Sanji up
My-
there. I'm a Sanji.
my thing is
Sanji beat up
how
Zoro. I'm just saying.
My big argument for Zoro is the damage dealt to Kaido. It will always be that.
Sanji
Yeah.
never had a go at him.
I understand that.
But no, Sanji wouldn't have been able to hurt him. He doesn't have.
But at the same
certain
time
hockey.
Zoro was doing that, what was Sanji doing? Crying
Zoro
for help.
also.
I'm just saying it doesn't
broke
look
his-
good.
Sanji can't hit a woman.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
chivalrous.
I'm just
Right.
saying it doesn't look
True.
good.
True, it doesn't look good, dude.
He's chivalrous.
Also,
I respect the character in that way, but it just doesn't look good.
Dude, I did like how they made Sanji beat a certain big bad in this last arc that, we're on in the manga. Easily. Like, not even trying, just bodied him.
Yeah.
But Zoro also bodied a certain character with a broken body.
After getting dicked, yes.
Yeah, so.
Well, that fight was a lot closer than Sanji's for sure.
Well, yeah, because he
Oh,
just
yeah.
tanked a hit from Kaido.
And Big Mom. Come on! Spoilers! Sorry.
Again, post the score of the review. I get
Spoiler
spoiler
territory.
territory.
Yeah,
Spoiler
sorry.
territory.
Apologies for that.
I feel like if you don't know that at this point, I don't know if we can help you. Because we do this after everyone.
Pretty much
always
Yeah, we
say
do.
that.
Yeah, we do. Every single time, dude. Every time. I swear.
Anyways, since we're in
We just
spoiler
like don't
territory,
talk, so it's just.
I gotta
gets
bring
chat.
up two specific characters that I feel like have the perfect re-entry into the story now, with the bounties on the Marines.
do it.
with two of my favorite characters in all of One Piece that we haven't seen in hundreds and hundreds of chapters have
Let's go.
the perfect re-entry into the
Johnny.
story at this point.
Johnny
And Yosaku are coming back as absolute madmen.
Yeah, they are.
You know what's great is I sent that meme to the group chat of the admirals wondering who's gonna get him, and it's Johnny and Yosaku.
Bro.
I sent that before I read the chapter, so I had no idea, and then I read it. I was like, "Yo, it's actually happening!"
I honestly think that this
Yeah.
is the perfect spot for them to come back now. And no one has ever come back in One Piece and not just been stupidly OP.
I bet they come back. Yeah.
Could you
Because
imagine if
Kobe
they're
and
on Buggy?
Helmeppo exit the scene,
True.
come back, stupid OP. Like,
Yeah.
come on, it's got to be the same thing with Johnny and Yosaku.
Are you thinking he's joined the Buggy crew? Those two,
I don't
hope
think
so,
they'll
dude.
join the buggy
or
crew. I
they
think
just
they're still
the bounty hunters?
They're the freelance bounty hunters going after the buggy bounties.
Dude, that'd
I
be
can respect
so
that.
funny. That'd be
Watch
so
them
awesome.
take out. What if the
I still think that Buggy gets the One Piece. Like,
Oh, he's
you
gonna
know?
be there for sure. But
Yeah,
I think that. So what? I don't think this, but what if? So you know how obviously there's like two final enemies. There's Blackbeard and then there's the world government.
mhm.
What if Johnny and Yosaku single-handedly take out the whole world government for them? So then it's just Blackbeard.
Just Blackbeard, dude.
just
I think-
on like the background on the sidelines.
Yeah,
People would be
like
so
completely
pissed.
off screen the whole world government.
People would be so pissed.
Bro, they roll up to marry Johnny and whatever Yosaku are just
Johnny
like sitting there,
Yosaku.
swords on their back, covered in blood, just fucking.
Be like,
chilling.
don't worry, none of the blood's
the
ours.
Giga Chad fucking playing.
Yeah, dude, that would be baller.
I need to see their new designs. Oh my gosh,
They're coming back. It's confirmed.
they have to.
I actually, you know
You
how
can't
I
tease
think
us
it's
like
gonna
that.
end. I think that like Blackbeard and Luffy are gonna clash, and the world government's just not gonna be able to take it, and they're just gonna crumble. Like it's gonna be like one of those moments where
Just like internally.
it's gonna be like, you know how when oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. The guy Luffy fought in Whole Cake.
Oh gosh, why can't I think of it?
Which one?
The Moshi
Katakuri.
Katakuri?
Katakuri. I think it's gonna be like one of those moments where like Blackbeard and Luffy like use their Conquerors hockey, and everyone's just like, "Holy shit, we can't keep up with these guys."
I think Blackbeard's gonna have some relation in the world government here, or like somehow it's gonna be like Blackbeard and Luffy, or Blackbeard and the world government against Luffy.
You know what I
Like
think?
he's gonna have some weird connection to the high up of the world government, like past the admirals.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be. Dude, he might be Eam's
Rox
kid,
is-
and I think Shanks
Rox
is gonna be Rox's kid.
Emu, and then Blackbeard is gonna be Rox's kid, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Emu and Blackbeard are on the same side, and then yeah.
I could see that. I could see that for sure.
Anyways, we are so far off from the topic of this.
That's the best part of our podcast. I swear, is when we go. off
Just a
topic.
15-minute
I
chat.
love it, dude. I love it so much.
Let's wrap this up once and for all. Thanks everyone for listening.
I have an
I-
idea for our next episode. Ready?
What's that?
Ready for this? Ready for this? Oh fuck! I'm playing Dead by Daylight, and the killer's after me. So I think I just thought of this today. The top 10 badass mentors in anime.
All right, we're doing it up.
There's
that's
a
just
lot of
gonna be the
mentors,
next
you
one.
know?
There is
I
a
was
lot
like-
of mentors.
I was like, shit, we can get some content out of that for sure.
I also just realized that, although I don't think we introduced Shane at the beginning of this, but he's in every One
I
Piece
got the
episode.
webcam finally.
So he's down at the bottom if you're
The
watching.
old Amazon Prime days,
video.
baby.
Yeah, dude.
But
Shane
Shane's
is an OG. He's an OG on our.
Shane's in every One Piece episode, so you should have just expected him to be here anyways.
True that.
Eventually.
But Also remember, follow us on Instagram. Join the Discord, the joint Discord server with several other podcasts. Those being
Dude,
the
we're
Arlong
balling.
Park podcast, the Royal Dice podcast, the RGAT podcast. Jump in
Dude,
the
we're-
Discord server and check it out. You'll have a
Poppin'.
good time.
Dude,
And-
we are running the game.
Yep. Anyways, till next time. Great
Pretty good.
episode.